just arrived in the hotel, and I think it's the perfect time to tell them where we have gone. We're in Berlin! It was a bit of a nightmare getting here. Our bus was delayed. We got stopped at like security in coming into Germany. I don't know why. And then our bus driver apparently didn't have the right like license to drive in Germany. So we sat there waiting while the authorities sorted it all out, and they decided to just let him drive.
I think they gave him a day pass.
They gave him like a day pass thing. Room tour time. So you walk in here, and you've got all this lovely space with a lovely... Alex is looking for us to do the washing by the look on his face. I'm assuming it's very expensive to do the washing here. You walk in, you've got a TV, lovely. This is our lovely view of buildings. Beautiful, beautiful. Here is our bed. With 2 single duvets again, we love it. I don't know why this hotel chain likes that. And in here we've got, the lights aren't working. I guess we need to put the thing in. But we've got the bathroom, which is actually quite nice. Does the mirror move? Why does the mirror move? Toilet and a shower. Lovely. We're heading out into the city to go and see what we can find. We've not eaten anything today, so we are very hungry. I swear when we travel we just don't eat. There's just not many eating options today. Berlin, Germany's capital, dates to the 13th century. Reminders of the city's turbulent 20th century history includes its Holocaust memorial and the Berlin Wall's graffitied remains. Divided during the Cold War, its 18th century Brandenburg Gate has become a symbol of reunification. The city is also known for its art scene and modern landmarks like the gold-coloured, swoon-roofed Berliner Philharmonie built in 1963. Thingy. I can't remember what it's called, but we found it.
Berlin Tower.
It's not called the Berlin Tower.
It's called the Berlin Tower.
No, it's not. It starts with an F. Something. Oh, and that's the church. It's a church. Oh, there's that thing. That looks like it's seen some hardships. Starbucks mugs have been secured and we're now getting food because we have not eaten since like what time? We had a croissant at 8 o'clock.
Maybe before that.
Yeah, we are starving. This place called Burgermeister because apparently it's like the best burger you can get in Germany. So we're gonna try. And this is allowed because burgers are from Germany. Hamburgers. And we are planning on having a nice drink of water because we are thirsty, and then watching the Olympics and going to bed. And I need a shower. Like, I feel so gross. I collect Starbucks mugs everywhere, and I have been collecting them. I just haven't been showing them on camera. And I thought I'm gonna start showing you guys the mugs that I'm collecting. So this time I got the Berlin mug. It's so cute. It's got like the gate on it, and I can't remember the names of these things, guys, but it's like the Berlin Tower. I'm pretty sure that's the Reichstag, and then obviously the bear, because I don't know, there's bears everywhere. I think it's because it's on their flag. I don't fully know though. So that's the Berlin one that I get. So I always get a big one for the city because they don't offer the cities in a smaller espresso cup. So I have to get the cities in a big cup. They actually did offer the Berlin one in an espresso cup, but no, I've gotten big ones for all the cities. I felt like I needed to get another big one for Berlin. So it's fine. And then I got a little one for Germany because I've only been getting the country ones when I feel that I've like done enough of the country, if you get what I mean. So like I didn't get one in Italy because I've only ever been to Milan, so I don't feel like that warranted me getting the Italy one. Anyway, this is the Germany one. He's cute. I have been to Frankfurt as well. That's why I felt like I was warranted. Alex and I had a whole discussion about whether I'm warranted getting this, but I think I am. It's really cute. So, those are my 2 mugs. You're welcome for seeing them. I now have to transport them home. So we went to Burgermeister for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think?
It was a nice burger. I wouldn't say it was the best.
Yeah, I'd heard like loads of people raving about it on TikTok. So we just wanted something easy and quick because we're tired. And we were like, well, that'll be speedy. And it wasn't great. Well, it was great, but it wasn't like... Everyone says it's the best burger ever, and it just... Sorry. They need to go to Five Guys.
I mean, maybe for the price that you pay at
Well,
Five
yeah.
Guys, it's better. But the price you paid there was the same as you would pay for other fast food.
Yeah, it wasn't like...
the middle of the range fast food places.
It was about like a Wendy's or something like that, yeah.
Compared to those middle of the range ones.
Like it was... Don't get me wrong, it was better than like a Mackey's.
Well, yeah.
But...
It should be at the price.
And it tasted like fresh. It was like fresh meat and fresh like vegetables and stuff. But yeah, not the best burger I've ever had though. Sorry, Burgermeister.
We had the chips with the bacon and onion on, which was nice at first.
Yeah, it got a bit much.
Too much.
That's our review on Burgermeister. Thank you for having us. And good night, because we're going to bed. See you guys in the morning. Morning vlog. It is the next day. We are out, we're having breakfast. And then we're heading into the city. There was this cute little bakery behind us. So we're having breakfast. We got a cream tart. Yummy! Last time I was in Germany, we had these so many times and it was so delicious. Able to walk under it. We were really sad, but now we can. How cool. Fun fact, apparently Napoleon once walked through this when it was first built. I mean, not that Napoleon was a particularly good guy, but fun fact. Why do we keep calling it a bridge? We made it to the gate. So I went and visited the Reichstag, which was really, really cool. It's cool to see. And then they had like all in the park around it, they had like information about the Romani and like a memorial, I guess, because they have the Jewish memorial which we went to this morning, and then in that part was more of like to the Romanis and like so that's like the travelers that were persecuted during World War II the same way that the Jewish were. But I thought it was really cool, and but I thought it was good that they had like different sections so different people remembered that it wasn't just Jews that were persecuted, it was lots of different groups of people, and it was very sad to read about, but it was very, very interesting. about to try the curry first sausage. Right. It was really cool how they made it. Like, they cut up the sausage and then they put like curry powder on it and then just ketchup on top. Not even shot. Okay. Here, cheers. Yeah, it's really yummy. We're going to Primark, okay? Don't judge us. Can we just say how decent vloggers we're being? The fact that we've got a tripod out in front of all these people. Like my video. It is. We're starting to run out of clothes. And nowhere does washing for like a decent-ish price. It's like, how much was a pair of underwear at our hotel? €5 for one pair of underwear. And there's just nowhere we can wash them. So we're going into Primark. Used to be old Berlin that got blitzed, but they've kept parts of it that were still usable, I guess. So it's really interesting. They have like a line running where the wall used to be, and you can walk along it. Berlin, they call it an apothecary. Not to brag, but I've seen the whole world. Evening vlog. We got back to the hotel about 2 hours ago and spent the last 2 hours packing and showering and getting ready because we're leaving tomorrow. I feel like I keep saying we're leaving tomorrow because we're somewhere for like 2 days and then we dip. But we're leaving late tomorrow night. Not train. Wish it was a train. Our bus is at 10 past 10.
No, it's
10
to 11.
10 to 11. So we are heading to the next destination. It's not too bad of a bus journey. It's our second to last night bus. Yeah. I can't believe that. That's actually like crazy. We get to the next station about 8 a.m, which is great because it means we're the whole day there. However, we can't check into our hotel room. So we're gonna go and drop off our luggage at our hotel. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have luggage storage. And then head off exploring the city, even though you don't know what city it is yet. But we will check back in with you tomorrow. We do still have a full day left in Berlin, and we have lots we want to do. We're going in the morning to Charlottesburg Palace, which is actually like just up the road from us, which I didn't realise, so that's nice and easy. And then we want to go and see some of the Berlin Wall. We actually did kind of like stumble across some of it today, but I want to go see, like, I know there's areas where there's quite a lot of it left, and I'd like to go and see that, so we're gonna go do that tomorrow. I need a good night's sleep because we've got bus sleep tomorrow night, and bus sleep is not good sleep. Well, sometimes it's okay sleep, but it's not the...
It's never good sleep.
It's just interrupted sleep. You wake up so often, but it's fine. Anyway, good night. The 100th time of us doing this. We are just heading to check out and drop our luggage off at the luggage hold place in the hotel. And then we're off to breakfast.
Yay. Breakfast.
Food. I don't know if you've even said good morning to the vlog today, but good morning vlog. Have we? Just made it to Charlottesburg. Yeah, how do you say it? Is it Charlottenburg?
Charlotte. Oh, yeah.
Just made it to the palace. We have some debate on how you say the palace's name. I think it's
Charlottesburg.
Charlottesburg. But we need to look at how it's written. But we're just walking along the side of it now to get in. It doesn't open yet, so. I'm so glad that people built lamps that we can lean our phones up on, because we did not bring the tripod today because you're not allowed to take them into these buildings. The Napoleonic Wars. This is Wilhelm II, and he fought Napoleon, and they would get these little toys for children to play with so that they could learn who was who in the army, so that they could prepare for their careers in the army. How insane is that? this part of the castle is, if you look, the ceilings aren't real. So they said that this was meant to be the Olympics scene, and Zeus and all the other gods were meant to be originally on there. But if you can see, they've put like a wallpaper instead of it actually being carvings and stuff, because these buildings were destroyed in the bombings in World War II. And like even the walls, like you notice how the older parts had so much detail even on the plain bits, and these are just pretty plain. But there was a lot of arguments on whether they should try and recreate the portrait properly. However, they didn't have enough pictures and things of it to do it properly, so they just kind of did a blurry thing. I've made it to the gardens, and they're very pretty. Don't walk too close next to them. Such a beautiful palace. What was some interesting facts you learned?
I listened so much.
Yeah, it's really hard. I think what was really interesting is that most of the palace was actually destroyed during World War II. So it's all reconstructed, really. They showed photos of what it was like. It was gone. It was basically demolished, and they've rebuilt it, which is quite cool, because there were a couple other palaces in Berlin that they didn't bother rebuilding, they just demolished. That was really interesting. And so like going through and seeing which rooms sort of made it and what parts of the rooms made it was interesting. Another interesting fact, it was meant to be called something else because Queen Charlotte was designing it, but then she died at the age of 36 while it was being constructed. So they changed the name, to Charlottenburg. And that's why it's called what it is, after his wife, Charlotte. And then we like saw the rooms they added on, or he added rooms on after she had died. So we saw those, and then we saw like the new palace, which was added on later on by one of the other Kaisers, which was really cool. And those were like the really pretty ballrooms and that. So that was really pretty. And now we're by the lake. It's gorgeous.
Gardens have been being designed for 300 years.
Yeah, over 300 years of designs in the gardens. And what room was your favourite?
Definitely one of those last.
I think that green ballroom was my favourite, and I also loved the porcelain room.
Yes, that was good. And
so they had like porcelain all over the walls. It was gorgeous.
That painting and the ceiling, the first one.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, some beautiful rooms in there. So we're gonna walk around the gardens a little bit longer and then head off to the Berlin Wall, because we haven't seen that properly yet. So we need to do that before we leave. Rating the castles, palaces that we've seen. So we've seen Versailles, we've seen this one, and we've seen the one in Vienna. And I think palace wise it's Versailles, Vienna here. Same for you.
Yeah.
And then garden wise it's Versailles here, Vienna. These gardens are really pretty.
Vienna's gardens, I think they're just something.
Yeah, I think they were working on them, so they just weren't as gorgeous. And there weren't many flowers in bloom. Whereas these are very pretty. Yeah, this one has a really nice, and the lake is gorgeous. Unfortunately we don't have that much time to walk around them, but we spent quite a lot of time in the actual palace, so we need to go get some lunch. Tomato, cheese and pesto paninis. Beautiful cafe ever. We had breakfast and then lunch. Because it was nice and cheap. To the Berlin Wall, and we accidentally went to the wrong one. So we are now going to the East Side Gallery, which is different to the memorial. the bears. That's a Malta bear. Oh, it's the countries. Oh, I didn't realise. Portugal, Poland, Philippines, Peru. I don't think we got a bear. We didn't get a bear. We didn't get a bear. But there are all the bears. But we're bearless. We're bears. Let's walk around. That's the USA bear right next to the UK bear. And they put Vietnam. I'll come back and take a photo of you guys in a moment. Right, who are you? Respect for all life. Okay, fair enough. Swedish. Seychelles. Singapore. Slovakia. Slovenia. Spain. How did I spell Spain? Sri Lanka. I like his little eyes. South Africa. Sudan. Syrian. Yeah, Turkey. Yeah. Thailand. Some tuk-tuks on it. Cute. Czech Republic. Been there, done that. Turkey. Ukraine. And back to this guy. For our last German pastry. To do a little bit of a rushed outro as we walk to get the bus. We have basically been sat in the airport for the last 2 hours. We had to have this expensive sandwich dinner because they had no hot food, and then right now we were leaving the airport and we saw a supermarket and they had really nice food and it was cheap. It was like normal prices, which was really annoying. But what I didn't know about Berlin is you could recycle your plastic water bottles. We had 2 plastic water bottles from dinner, so I quickly recycled them and I got 50 pence back. So our waters were cheaper than usual. So there's that. Happy. Thank you for watching our video. We will see you guys in the next place. Take a guess in the comment section where we're going. It's a good one. We have 2 stops left on our Europe portion of this trip.
If you want to work it out, it's an 8-hour bus journey from Berlin.
8 hours from Berlin. See you guys in the next video.